Moving on to the focus for this morning, we'll be looking at the political economics of subsidy removal announced by the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the very first day continues to stare the government right back in the face as a massive hike, nearly 300% in the pump price of petrol ignites corresponding increases in the cost of just about everything else, of course, from transportation to food prices and to flour and bread and everything else that you can think of, has a substantial increase, over 200 to 300% hike in their prices. And this is what we're going to be focusing on this morning. And of course, joining us to have this conversation this morning is Dr. Dayo Kayode. He's joining us over the phone. Hello, good morning, Doctor. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. All right, let's look at
subsidy.
Eku hike, Abi. Eku
hike.
Yes.
Eku petroleum hike.
All right, let's take an analysis of, the palliative request. We've heard so much about this palliative for over 2 months now, if I'm not exaggerating. We started hearing about palliatives from billions of naira that was to be borrowed and shared among the most indigent members of the society to receive about 8,000 naira of palliatives to help cushion the effect of the subsidy removal from petrol. We've not heard anything else apart from, of course, that, at some point we heard in the news that the government, the federal government, as led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has in the works plans to borrow some monies to be shared. And we heard 8,000 naira for each family. How do you react to the fact that to this point, we still haven't heard any further development to that?
Yes, I think I have explained on this your platform a particular concept which I tagged the systocratic concept of governance in Nigeria. Now, immediately or even shortly before the advent of this government, the outgone one was planning to borrow some money to distribute to Nigerians. Even when this government came in, he just announced one subsidy removal without understanding the arithmetic of it, without any discussion with the stakeholders. And boom, the price rose from 190 to 500 plus. And we have also had how much money this government said it has saved from that same subsidy. He mentioned it by itself. Well over 500 billion I was trying to borrow now. Moving on. You have been saying for the past months that you will be giving 12 million families 8,000 naira per month. When are you going to start giving it? That's one. Two, with the further increase in that pump price, will that 8,000 naira now still surface? The top aspect, is it not a situation of using Abu's money to entertain Abu? That is, you are looking for a way to make more money from this subsidy. And then for you and your cohorts and perhaps some Nigerians to share. Because it's in the public domain. How the Senate President said he has transferred some money to the accounts of senators to go and enjoy their holidays while Nigerians are suffering. Where are all this money coming from? But I will not blame the government, and that's the truth. I'm going to blame Nigerians. the NLC, the civil society organizations, not to have been living to their expectations, their billings. We all remember what happened in I think 2011 during the reign of President Goodluck Jonathan. We saw what happened in Ojota. We saw what happened in Ikorodu Road. We saw what happened all over the country. So where are those people now? Are these not same people that were saying subsidy was a fraud? Are these not same people that are saying subsidy was a fraud? So who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? We're all aware. I mean, those of us that like to do research as regards circumstances within our environment, we're all aware of the concept of DSDP, direct supply, direct purchase policy of NNPC. We're all aware that it's nothing like subsidy. Nothing like subsidy. No money spent other than for shipping, storage, and distribution. And how does dollar affect that? How? As you don't know. So where now did this government got its arithmetic of now selling petroleum to us at this price? I don't know.
All right, Doctor, sorry to butt in here. Your submission has been taken, but then I'm going to respond to this because you're very much aware at the very earliest point that when the issue of palliative was announced that indigent Nigerians will get a sum of 8,000 naira, there was a pushback from the general public and of course the NLC, considering the fact that with the current realities, before this new pump price was also introduced, the last pump price, there was no comparative advantage, or there was no way it would make any sense for us to say that 8,000 naira will measure up to the hardship that Nigerians would go through if they are to accept that 8,000 naira. And we saw the response from the quarters of government, especially from the federal government, saying that such money would be reviewed. We are yet to get the new update as regards how much would be given to Nigerians to reflect the current reality. So don't you think we should be a little bit patient with them until when the new update as regards the new price or the new amount that is set out to give to Nigerians will be released?
You see, let me quickly tell you this, Ejire. I'm trying to hail you with your name.
Thank you very much, sir.
It is not everybody that has the chemistry of patience till death as you have that chemistry. For how long will Nigerians be waiting? Until when they get to the grave? I don't know whether you are aware of how many people are now dying of hunger. I was on a platform on Saturday afternoon, 12 to 2, and somebody called in from Elisha or so and was saying, you people, you are talking about this, about that, that if 8-year-old child was then currently crying for lack of food since yesterday. Do you know how many people are experiencing that? Just last week here, somebody committed suicide by falling into the ocean. Are you aware of that? His body was just found, I think, 2 days ago. Are you aware of the rate of mental health in the country today?